Hi everyone. Welcome to Battle of the Bronzing Drops because I have gotten my hands on some things from uh significantly lower price points than the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. Um, I'm pretty sure that these products are also bigger for a significantly lower price. So I have three different types of bronzing drops that we're gonna try. They have different names, but from what I understand, they do similar things. Now, the three products here are specifically bronzing. They are not self-tan. Um, this is not a self-tan video. This is specifically addressing the fact that, yes, Drunk Elephant has the bronzing drops market pretty cornered. But lately products have been trying to keep up with, or brands, I'm sorry. Brands are trying to keep up with the popularity of the Drunk Elephant drops now that it's been a year since they initially launched. Here comes a cat. Hi, Bubby. Can I help you? He's like, oh, you're talking about bronzing drops. I have opinions. Do you have opinions? You better not. Anyway. So I have three brands here. I'm going to start from what I'm least excited to try to what I'm most excited to try. There's only three brands here, so at the bottom of my list, and not for necessarily mean reasons, just a little realistic. So the first brand I have here is Pacifica, and the the product is called Sunny Glow Bronzing Drops. Now, Pacifica is very hit or miss for me. Sorry, my hand is in the camera. They really emphasize the cacao plum ingredient. Now, granted, I've literally never heard of that type of fruit in my life, so maybe they discovered something. I don't know. But skincare meets a sunny glow with the brightening power of vitamin C. Yeah. So as far as how to use, though, like directions, I'm going to read the directions for this one, and I'm going to talk about why I'm least excited to try it, which does not mean that I'm not excited at all. I'm just the least excited about this one in particular. Just want to specify. Directions. Apply a few drops over face to highlight cheekbones, forehead, and brow bone. Can be used to contour to provide sculpting effect on jawline. Use with your favorite moisturizer or on its own. So that makes me think that this one is going to be the most orange. And I say that because when they say, oh, you can use this for contour, but it's a universal shade, that typically means it's going to be, one, possibly too dark for me, being of this such ridiculously light complexion. I haven't been in the sun that much, and the 2 days I was in the sun, I just got a little red and then it went away. So I feel like I'm officially losing my ability to tan as I get older. But it is what it is. But yeah, it's just like, it's a universal. Now, granted, two of the three here are universal shades. But this one, I'm just a little worried that it's going to be too red on me. That's all. I know that when it comes to actual bronzers, I'm not very good at picking something that's not too cool or too warm. But bronzing drops make a difference because they will turn your whole face orange. I'm careful with my self-tan choices when I do self-tan, so I'm going to be careful about my bronzing drop choices too. That's all. But yeah, so the one I'm least excited for, but still excited to try, is the Pacifica ones. Yeah, there's nothing else really that stands out about it. Might as well take it out of the box now that I've shown you the box. So this is the actual bottle. It's a squeezy tube. Two of the three of them are squeezy tubes, and then one's a dropper. So that's this one. And I'm going to swatch them all after I mention what they are. This is probably going to be a part one. I don't know how this is going to go. Get rid of that box. So we'll come back to the Pacifica ones in a minute. The one I'm second most excited for is the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Bronzing Serum. Now this one is, I think these two are similar prices. I want to say both are like 16 or 17, something like that. Compared to the Drunk Elephant's Bronzing Drops, $32, I think, maybe even $34 for whatever size it is. But the Pacifica one I should mention is 1 fluid ounce. Just talking about size differences. But this one was also 1 fluid ounce, but the packaging is glass. It's like frosted glass. It's really pretty. It just gives you a vacation vibe. So that's already a step up in packaging. And even though it is also 1 fluid ounce, it just appears bigger. Obviously, that is the effectiveness of the packaging because they're the same amount. But the difference is this one is a dropper. Yeah, so this one I can literally see. It is a little warm, as it's going to be. It's a bronzing drop serum situation. But yeah, I don't know. We'll find out, because as far as like a jump in quality, I just from Pacifica being so hit or miss as a brand, I've just never been super impressed with anything I've ever gotten from them. And that ranges from skincare to fragrances to hair care. Whereas Physicians Formula, I don't know, they're just kind of a tried and true, depending on where you are in your life, in your makeup journey. Physicians Formula, I'm going to struggle every time. It's just one of those words for me. But yeah, their whole like butter bronzer line has always been very... Sorry, waiting for the truck to go by. It's always been very high quality drugstore. Like, it's still drugstore, but at least you can trust it. That's the way I felt about it for a long time. You know, Physicians Formula makeup used to be available at both the CVS and Walmart that were in my town when I was in high school. So, like, I've seen these guys for a long time. I like their stuff. The stuff I have tried over the years. So, this one is a bronzing serum, which I guess is different, or could be a little different than bronzing drops per se, even though this one's in a dropper. So, directions. Shake well before use. For a warm and glowy finish, mix 1 to 2 drops into your foundation, moisturizer, sunscreen, or primer. Now, right there, this one just says moisturizer or by itself. This is telling you to mix it with like everything. So that's a good sign right there, considering it's a universal color. You know, I can make the same wary complaints that I did about Pacifica about it being too warm. But at least there's like more you can use it with, if that makes sense. And it even warns you like, hey, 1 to 2 drops. So it's already admitting like, if you don't want to look crazy, this is how much to use. Whereas this one, does it even? Yeah, it just says a few drops. At least this one's like, no, you're going to be darker. But yeah, like I said, overall quality, brand, packaging, instructions, I'm second most excited about this one. And finally, the one that a lot of people have been waiting for, including myself, the e.l.f. bronzing drops. Specifically, bronze 1, which is rose gold. So this is for, hopefully, for pale people. Just you know, I can only imagine how deep the deepest shades go. Um, you know, which is exciting. You know, it's not just a universal color. There's three, this being the lightest one, supposedly. Very excited about these because as soon as I heard the rumor that they were making them, I was like, damn, like Elf's gonna do it. I have a lot of faith in this product because it's Elf. And that could be me unintentionally setting myself up for bias or failure. But I don't know. It's the packaging is very much their Elf skin line. Very just lightweight plastic, clean. Um, got a little give to it. So let me see. So this one's a screw cap. Okay. Oh. All right. So I'm gonna have to be careful with this one, just because the dropper tip is a little bigger than I think this one. So I'll have to be careful with that. But yeah, I got the Elf bronzing drops. Bronze and Nourish, antioxidants, and sunflower seed oil. That's cool. All right, here we go. Right here, instructions. How to use. Shake well before use. Add 1 to 3 drops to your favorite Elf skin moisturizer or your face oil or body cream. Oh, wow. Yeah, more drops equals more bronze. Got it. So, yeah. Most excited for these, but that's just the hype train. That's how it gets you. Most excited for these. Meh. Pretty looking forward to this one. And then we will see. I want to be wrong. Let me be specific. I'm not just taking a shit on these before I try them for no reason. I want to be wrong because then I'll at least know what to recommend to people, because I don't know, like the Drunk Elephant drops are so expensive for what they are. And I've seen them used on like every skin tone because everyone is obsessed with it. I understand because they came out with it first. They came up with the craze essentially. But you know, it's hard when these like 12-year-old girls come in and they're like, I want to try this. And the mom is like, that's fucking 30 something dollars. Like, it's hard to justify to these people. And as a consumer as well, as much as I believe they would work for me, I'm not buying that shit. I'm not saying anything about the brand specifically. It's some things are hard to justify. Some prices are hard to justify for what it actually is, especially working in retail like I am, working at a specific store. Like, some things are hard to justify. I like finding dupes. I think it's fun. So, no shade to anybody or anything. I'm excited to try these because now I can tell these younger girls who don't have a lot of money, or anybody that just doesn't have the money to justify buying certain things, when there is a nice or equal quality product that they could get for half the price and still enjoy the same results. I think that's important as somebody who works at a store like that. I understand that from a sales perspective. I don't know. Because to me, it's like, for the whole like sales thing, pushing sales, I try, but there is something morally about selling these young girls these really expensive products when similar things are right in the next aisle. I always try to recommend both to people. I've never lied to anybody about a product. I don't find it to be necessary, especially if you're trying to help a customer avoid disappointment or a return. It's like, hey, you know, I know that this product is online, or I know that you saw it on TikTok, but, let me show it to you, of course, but also let me show you some recommendations too. And up until this particular point in time where these newer products or these brands are pushing these newer products that do hopefully the same or similar thing, it's like, okay, finally some variety for people, so they're not just stuck buying an expensive product and then getting upset when it doesn't work. It's like, okay, well, this is what we can provide as well. You're looking for this, I'll show it to you, but let me show you this too. There's a way to do it, because sometimes they don't want the dupe, and that's okay. But the hunt for dupes is a lot of fun. When I think of it, Anyway, enough chit chat. I am going to, I guess, swatch them on my arm. Let me just take my alert bracelet off. So yeah, I will start with the Pacifica. I'm gonna do, this is the palest part of my arm, so I should do right here. So that's what I'll do. So we'll start with Pacifica. Oh, you know what? I gotta shake the shit out of these. I forgot. All right, let me make sure that's closed. Okay. I was trying to listen to hear if I could, hear it. But not really, which means it's full, which is a good thing. How am I gonna do this? Shit. I'll put a little bit on my finger. Oh. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Okay. Hello? Okay, I see what's happening. Okay, so that is the Pacifica one. Not bad. Very, very red though. Kind of like I predicted. It's almost like, oh, how do I explain this without it sounding really gross? Let's just say I've seen this color before, because there's a lot of, babies in my life over the years. So that's all we'll say with that. I am trying to be funny, by the way. That's not... I don't know. Sometimes I feel guilty when I bash stuff, because just because it doesn't work for me doesn't mean it won't work for somebody else. But I'm just being honest. All right. There's a dog barking. That's good. Very glowy. Just so orange. But I also did a very thick swatch, obviously. So we will see when we actually try it. I hope I'm not filming this in sunlight, so I hope the glow is still coming through. The fucking bracelet mark on my arm is coming through, that's for sure. Alright, so let's wipe that off. I'm also worried about this, or any of these really staining my skin. That's why I'm not going to leave the swatch on to compare them to each other. I might do a small swatch so they're all by their side by side, but I can't do big swatches because I'm scared it's going to stain my skin. Because that's something else, obviously, to factor in before you just go hog wild and go straight to your face. That's why I'm doing this first. But yeah, so... so far. We'll see. I'm sorry about the dog barking. I have to film with the window open. It's really hot in here. So, apologies for the dog barking. See, this one I can hear, but it's also a serum, whereas that's kind of lotiony. I don't know how else to describe that. Okay. This is a little harder to do. I think I should just do a streak on my arm with it. Oh man, that already feels so much better. Okay. I put a bunch on my arm. So let's just... Yeah, see, that's a little bit more... Look at how that blended out so quickly. This... Ooh. On camera, that looks pretty dark. Interesting. Oh, but that makes me look so much darker, but not in like a orangey way. Look at that. That's more bronze to me. That makes more sense. This is the color I would think of if I thought bronze. It's not orange, but it's not green either. Wow, okay. Already a huge jump in quality. Ooh. Gotta get this off my arm because I don't know if it's gonna stain. But it is a serum, so I would think that the staining would take longer. Alright. I think I got it all. Yeah, pretty pale. Yikes. Alright, so yeah, Physician's Formula. Already at least impressed by the swatch. We'll see how it actually goes. Okay. e.l.f. Bronzing Drops. In Rose Gold specifically, which is the lightest one. So we'll see. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. Holy fuck. Rose Gold for who? That is so much. Oh no, you guys, it's orange. Very orange. Do you see that? Oh, I see the rose gold. It is very pretty. But like this is... I don't know, man. I feel like that would make me look very much burnt toast. Burnt orange toast. Okay, so I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about e.l.f. I don't want to be unfair, though, because we haven't tried it yet. I think it's just because of the pink in it. Like, it's just very orange in, like, execution. You know what, though? That's okay. Promised you a comparison. God damn it, you're gonna get one. Alright, so I will be right back. So, I thought about it, and I did a, sorry, I got a text. I did, decide. I made the decision to just start with the e.l.f. ones. I'm the most curious about them. That swatch has me scared. Like, actually scared. But I've decided to do 2 drops of it in the Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer by Essence. My skin's dry right now, and I'm very concerned about patchiness. So I'm gonna, do like a bunch of this with like 2 drops of this, just to like really see. I hesitate to use the putty primer because the putty primer has like a pastel pink base, so I don't want to turn more pink. So yeah. Let's do this. I already cleaned my face during the break, so. Okay, that's hopefully plenty. One more. Okay. Like a lot. I'm treating it like a moisturizer, basically. Oh, okay, that's definitely 2 drops, sure. Okay. God. So this is a little more solid than I expected, really. Oop. Okay, so not a lot of color there, which may or may not be good. Let's find out. Oh, we definitely needed more glow. Okay, let me stop real quick and then do a little bit more of the glow. One more drop of glow. And I'll go over my face again. I see a little bit of color, to be honest. Like a little bit. That's interesting. Do I have to use more than I thought I did? Because so much comes out. I'm just shimmery. You know, let's be fair. Let's let it dry. Where's my towel? Like, there's a little bit of color. I don't know how much is too much. It doesn't, like, drop necessarily. It just kind of, like, comes out of the dropper. Not dropper. Whatever you call this tip. I feel like I just look shimmery. What the fuck? Here's my fan. Hold on. Do you guys see it? Oh, there's the... Okay, I feel like I see the color a little bit more. A lot of shimmer, though. I am a different color than my neck, right? That's not just me? Suspicious. Yet again, the drunk elephant ones kind of do the same thing. They, like, give you, like, a kiss of color, but it's really just, like, more of a glow. Okay. Like, I really just feel like it's shimmer. I don't know what else to say at the moment. This would look good on your body, I think, more so than your face. It is meant for face and body, by the way. I fucking forgot to say that shit. I think all three of these actually are good for face and body. This one's more specified for the face, but these two are specified for the body as well. Okay, yeah. I wouldn't say bronzing drops, more like just like glow drops. I feel like that would have been a better name for this. Glow drops. I was gonna keep it on, but we'll just keep going. Because whatever one wins gets the next video is gonna be a get ready with me using it. But this is not working. Not a huge fan. I'm gonna call it indecisive at the moment. Because I literally tried them once. Okay. Just had to make sure it's all off. Okay, so moving on to the Physicians Formula Butter Glow. Wait, can I use it by itself since it's a serum? Yes, can be applied alone for a natural sun-kissed glow. I don't know how much. None of my face creams are really clear, per se. Honestly, let's use it by itself. Let's try it. It's a serum, so it's a little different. As long as I wipe it off fairly within the same amount of time as the e.l.f. one, it should be fine. Ooh, I committed and I'm scared. I'll do like a pump of the... There we go. Oh my god. Oh no. I used too much. That's what that is. That's gotta be. Did I use too much? Is this getting offensive? Yes, it is. Okay. Wow, yikes. At least it's funny. Oh well. Alright, so next time we use less. Significantly less. This would look good on the body too, to be honest. Shit. Okay. The e.l.f. ones didn't have too much of a smell. These just kind of smell earthy, but not in a gross way. Just kind of like a, coconut shell way of earthy. You know what I mean? Like it still smells like coconut, but it also just isn't artificial smelling. So that's how I'd describe that. Okay. Definitely more body products so far. Ow, my face. This is definitely not easy. Last but certainly not least, we're going to try the Pacifica ones. Oh my god, stop. Alright. Oof. Very nervous. So, let's see. Yeah, just apply a few drops. We'll find out. Sunny Glow bronzing drops. Oh no, I'm nervous. Okay. Literally gonna start with like that much because I just don't know right now. Oh, it smells like oranges. Oh, it smells citrusy. Okay, that's pretty cool. But fragrance being present is a middle of the road sign. It's not a red flag, but still be mindful that there's fragrances in all three of these. Whoops. There was an eyelash. Ew. Not a lot of payoff. A little bit of payoff. I can kind of see it at my hairline. That's not a huge difference, though. That's not too bad. I don't look orange or pink. I just kind of... But it's also... This isn't as shimmery as the e.l.f. one. The e.l.f. one is, like, really, like, if you want to draw attention to your tan, you would, like, use that to emphasize your tan. Damn, I'm pissed. Do I like these ones the most? That's terrible. I was talking so much shit. And I like these ones the most, I think, other than the smell. It's not very good. Yeah, I would have to play with the coverage more of this one. Aw, you asshole. Do I like these the most? But keep in mind, my complexion is very fair and my skin's a little tricky. I feel like these don't look as bad. Okay. I don't want to speak too soon. That's the other problem. Damn, you guys. Okay. So, the jury is still out. Nobody panic. But from first impression alone, mixing it with a, like, moisturizer type product, I like this one the most so far. And that's crazy. That would be how that would work, you know? You talk this bunch of shit on one product and it turns out to be a good one just to make you look like a dickhead. All right. We shall see, though. Like I said, this is a part 1. But based on first impressions, as in like a minute each, I like the Pacifica Sunny Glow drops the most so far. All right, y'all. Cool. I'll see you in part 2.